Hey there, Gentle Giant fans. Happy Superhero Day. April 28th traditionally has been recognized since 1995 as Superhero Day. So I thought it would be appropriate that today we take a look at one of our superhero figures. As you know, here at Gentle Giant, we like things big. We like to blow up classic figures into large size. We just think that's cool. I think it's cool. I think it's no secret to anyone that I've been a fan of the Gentle Giant's Jumbo line even before I started working here. So it's super fun to be able to come here and open them because I never used to do that with mine, but now I do. Today we're going to take a look at our Batman the Animated Series Batman figure. I am, this line hits a sweet spot for me. I always tell everyone I'm a lifelong collector, but there was a brief time that I stopped collecting after high school and a little bit into college. And this, the original vintage line, is what got me back into collecting. I was such a fan of Batman the Animated Series. When I found out they were going to make figures, I was like, I gotta get those. And that's what got me back on my lifelong track of collecting and loving toys. So this is the third in our line of these guys. We have previously released Robin and the Joker. We'll put them over here for now. And finally, we get the man himself, Batman. So this is based on the old combat belt Batman from 1992. That's 25 years ago the original figure came out. That's crazy to me. But I distinctly remember going into a Target in Norman, Oklahoma and finding that first wave and being so excited about it. So we took a few, I can't say, I guess not liberties necessarily, but when we made these figures, we did not include all of the accessories. It was a very toyetic line back in '92. It was a very toyetic time in toys. So figures had a tendency to come with these giant accessories that you looked at and went, not for me, and put in a drawer. So Combat Belt Batman had this kind of bizarre Art Deco big yellow belt that went around his waist that had like handcuffs, had this giant like batarang missile, had like a grappling hook that would attach to it, and it made him impossible to stand up on his own. Robin, had that giant glider. We didn't figure collectors were going to dig that, so we did not include that. We know most people just like the figures and like displaying them, so that's what we went for. So as a result, the card is slightly different. The original one had kind of a wide bubble, and it had all the accessories on this side and Batman on this side. But, we used the same artwork, that really sort of, distinctive card art on there. On the back, you can see here Batman, Robin, Joker, the Catwoman that we solicited, and of course the Superpowers Micros that you can find right now at Walgreens, still available. And let's open this bad boy up and see the deal. I have not opened one of these yet, so I'm kind of excited by that. Satisfying, giant card if you want that guy. Hang on your wall. And the great thing, these clamshells, if you take the figure out, you display them for a little while, you can seal them back up, hang them back on your wall if that's what you so choose. That is what I love about it. Not all of the other companies' jumbo figures have resealable packaging, and that's kind of a drag. You might have seen at the coverage this past week or so coming out of Celebration, we had this massive display at our booth that had not quite all of the Star Wars jumbos that we've done, because we didn't do all the variants. We didn't do brown-haired Luke, yellow-haired Luke, big head Han, little head Han, orange snake Yoda, brown snake Yoda, but we tried to have every character that we had done in the case, except for Zuckuss. For some reason, he did not make it on the truck. It was a pretty epic display, because a lot of people have never seen the whole collection together, and certainly have not seen them loose. So that was a real attention grabber at Celebration. That was a fun project that I helped put together, and I really dug being able to see them in person and loose like that. All right, here we go. We'll open him up. Boy, that fabric feels just the same as the old vintage figure. Vintage, 25 years, that hurts. He's got the C-clip on his cape, like the vintage figure had, so you can actually, take the cape off if you so choose. He has the 5 points of articulation of the original figure. Yeah, that kind of, bent hand for that grappling hook thing. Nice cape length. There you go, get a good look at him there. Side view from the back. I really, really dug this line. And this was actually the line that kind of got me started writing about toys back in the day, 15, however many years ago, 20 years ago, because I wanted to find out more information about the Batman Animated Series line as it was coming out, and no one was really talking about that specifically. So I thought, why don't I do that? So again, this line for me holds a very special place in my heart. You'll remember the Robin figure they kind of cheated with back in the day. This was part of the Dark Knight collection that Kenner did. They released a Robin figure that was going to be one of the Wayans brothers originally when he was going to be in the movie, and then they cut that Robin out, but they made a figure of him. Remember he had that weird kind of curly flat top. And so when it came time to do the animated series, they didn't sculpt a new Robin body, they just sculpted an animated head and put it on that exact same body. So this is a reproduction of that, but it's in scale, it's good. They actually made the cape that is yellow on the one side, black on the other. The Joker, his accessory was originally, I think, like a backpack that had a giant like squirting thing on it. Very, very bizarre. But it's fun to see these guys all together, and especially, this style, this large. I really dig that. These guys are all available right now on our website, which is GentleGiantLtd.com. And, I thought this would be a very fitting unboxing for Superhero Day to see these guys together. And Batman's the most recent figure. He's just now hitting our warehouse and starting to ship out to the people that pre-ordered him. There's still some available if you are interested. And, let us know who else you'd love to see in this line. Did you have a favorite character in the old vintage line that you'd love to see blown up into 12 inches? I know I had quite a few favorites. I collected that whole line, and still to this day, every so often I pick up like some customs that people make for that. But yeah, I think this is really, really epic to see them in this 12-inch scale. Boy, they look good together. You really have to open these jumbos to truly appreciate them, I feel like. And I didn't used to feel that way, because part of what I loved about especially the Star Wars line was the card art, but actually seeing them and playing with them at this scale, it's almost like you're a kid again, because you were smaller then and the figures are bigger. So does that make any sense, or should I just cut that out? That sounds kind of crazy to me, but that's okay. So here we are. This is Batman, Robin, and Joker Jumbo from the Batman animated series circa 1992, 25 years ago. But now we have made them jumbo just for you, which is fun. So thank you very much for watching this unboxing video. I hope you guys have a great Superhero Day and leads into a lovely weekend. And if you're watching this video some other random time, I hope whatever day you're watching it, you also have a good day. We're gonna have more news, reveals, fun, all sorts of stuff coming up on GentleGiantLtd.com, and that's what our social media handles are as well. You can look us up, Gentle Giant Ltd, on Facebook, on the Twitters, and on the Instagrams, and we'll post all sorts of stuff to that. We also have an official blog on GentleGiantLtd.com. You can check that out. We put all sorts of information, all sorts of places, but keep checking them out, and we're going to keep making awesome stuff for you. Happy Superhero Day, everyone. Enjoy your jumbos.